Alright there everyone, time for another beer review, and this is the Mobberley Brewhouse Orange Milkshake IPA, and I think I picked it up because it looked like a yerba mate gourd on the front there. I think it's meant to be like a orange cut in half with a straw in the top. Kind of orange turning into a milkshake. I don't know. It's not really focusing on it very well. I like the minimalist can there. I like the simple line drawing with the white can and the black writing, and just keeping it simple. It kind of gives me hope. I think I've complained about it before in these videos where they have a big exciting can and the drink doesn't deliver. Maybe the opposite will be true with this. Maybe this subtle understated can will provide a nice flavorful drink. I don't know. Um, it says actually it says malt. Right, I don't know. I'm just not going to focus on here. I don't understand. Malts, orange peel and orange extract, barley, oat, wheats. So is that put in with the hops? Because, like, for example, I don't even know if you can read it. Maybe you can if I hold it back far enough. See, it says hops and it's got like is it a colon with the two dots? Mott says Amarillo and Mosaic. And then malts has got that sort of colon next to it. Malts, orange peel and orange extract. So does that count as the malt? I don't understand really. I'm not too up on beer brewing. I've only done it once before, so I mean I would have thought the barley was the malts. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just yabbering on. The ingredients don't make any sense. It says malts colon orange peel extract, blah blah blah, lactose, hops, yeast, and water, and then hops is Amarillo and Mosaic. No, it doesn't make any sense. It should say ingredients, not malts. Whatever. It doesn't really matter that much, does it? The Mobberley Brewhouse, Barncroft Farm, Cheshire, and serve chilled, drink fresh. Well, I don't know how fresh it is. It's been in the cupboard for a while. It's actually way out of date, so this might be bad. It said 10th of the 1st, 2019. I'm sure I only got this year. When did I get this drink? I'm sure it was after the 1st, 2019, unless that's like the American way around. Why am I yabbering so much on this video? It's because I've had two rum and ginger beers before recording this. So, ooh, it smells like a strong terpy cannabis strain. Actually, that did. Very orangey. Yeah. Ooh, I hope this hasn't gone bad. I've got this glass here. I'm sure this used to be an Only Fools and Horses glass, which the decor has rubbed off it over the years. So let's try it. I'm hoping it's alright. It smells amazing, so if it doesn't taste funky, then we're quids in, really. Some beers seem to get better with age, and this has been like in the fridge and stuff. It hasn't been stored, in a warm place or anything like that. The first in a small series of milkshake-inspired beers. As beer drinkers, we often desire the juiciest, fruitiest beers imaginable. This is our attempt to satisfy those cravings. A series of beers that are juicy and drinkable, influenced by a love for sweet, refreshing fruit and milkshakes. Go grab a straw and enjoy this beer ice cold. Well, I'm not drinking it with a straw because that would be the actions of a crazy person, but I am going to drink it nice and cold, as suggested. Look at that frothy head. I guess that's the lactose in there. I don't know. I don't know if lactose in drinks affects the head, but I always think it does when you get those frothy heads on it. Oh fuck! It's got dripping on me here. Okay. Oh, that's frothy. Because you got a frothy head on it. When you're drinking it, you're getting like the balls sort of coming up with the actual beer as well. It gives it like really frothy, sort of thick taste, almost like you're drinking a milkshake. I don't know if that'll last through the whole drink because the head will go away, but that's the first sensation I got. And yeah, those orange flavors are really nice, and it's not too sweet, which I was kind of worried about with being like a milkshake type of flavor. But yeah, you get that sort of mouthfeel type of thing going on where it tastes thicker than it actually is. What's going on with this glass? It keeps dripping on me, but I don't think there's like a hole in there or anything. I don't know, maybe I've got a crack in my glass. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, the orangey flavours in there, the hops and the orange, really remind me of like a slightly cannabisy taste. Sort of citrusy strains you can get with that sort of funky, hoppy flavour. That's what it really reminds me of. It's not too sweet, and I don't think it really reminds me that much of a milkshake. It's too like bitter and beery really to get a milkshake flavour going in. You'd have to have it really sweet and really sort of thick. And even though there is a sort of illusion of that created by the bubbles and the lactose in there, yeah, it doesn't bring to mind a milkshake to me really. Oh, and I've just noticed there's loads of bits floating around in it. I don't know. Probably won't pick that up, but yeah, I guess it's. Maybe if it was fresher, that'd be better. But yeah, there's loads of like lumps floating around in there. It doesn't taste bad at all, so that's probably just some sediment, which I'm really not too bothered about. It doesn't put me off in a drink. But you can see it's like cloudy, and yeah, there is. Although you probably can't see on camera, there's like lumps floating around in there. Nice. There's a real tang to it at the beginning. It almost tastes like it's going to turn into like a sour beer, and perhaps it's slightly out of date. Well, if that says January, it's several months out of date, but it tastes fine. But I don't know. Maybe when it's fresher, it doesn't taste quite that. It hasn't got that sharp tang to it. I don't know. I can only judge it by how it is right now, and it actually tastes nice. It's got like a sharp sort of savoury tang, almost sort of salty, kind of like that kind of puckering taste when you first drink it. There's not a lot of sweetness that takes that away, but it's refreshing at the same time. So like you get the tang, and then you get the bitterness, and it tastes quite nicely balanced and tasty. What strength is it? 5.5. It's not too bad. Yeah, I think the flavour packs a punch. I think smells wise, a lot of flavour that you get in the smell you don't get in the beer. It tastes slightly different type of smells. Like it smells really citrusy, whereas flavour wise, it's more sort of the kind of you get much more of like a sort of hoppy, sort of bittery, sort of like even that tang doesn't taste particularly orangey. It just tastes kind of sort of sour and bitter. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't have drank really before recording this review. I can't even judge my own opinion when I've had like 2 rums beforehand. Bit of spiced rum, ginger beer. But yeah, fancied another drink. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, I like the cloudiness. It's good. there is a tang. It's not really a tang. It's like, you know, when something's really carbonated and it like stings because it's so carbonated. It's like that. It's like really gassy, and it like stings your tongue from the carbonation of it. Although it wasn't particularly fizzy seeming, you know, it wasn't like a pop or something. I don't know. Yabbering on. And I don't know if you can see the bits on the bottom of the glass there. Yeah, there was a few bits in the bottom. Maybe it was fresher. I'm sure I got this year, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it's been like in the back of a cupboard. I found it and then put it in the fridge. I didn't check the date on it. But apparently it's went out of date in January and it's like September now. So it stayed pretty good tasting. It hasn't gone bad. But whether my review is a review of the authentic flavours of this beer, or whether it's the review of the beer once it's been out of date for a few months, I don't know. But I quite like that. It wasn't how I expected. It definitely wasn't as sweet as I thought it would be, but I don't like sweet beers, so to me that's a good thing. And yeah, I would probably drink another one of them. Pretty good. Like the can. And yeah, okay, there's my review. Hope you enjoyed that. And oh, look at this book I got. Sherlock Holmes in the fucking Hellraiser universe, or maybe the Hellraiser universe invades Sherlock Holmes's world. I don't know. I was just reading it. I got it from a charity shop. Apparently, Sherlock Holmes investigates a case, gets led on towards the world of the Cenobites. Sounds good. So I don't know. It was just sat here. I needed some way to end the video, and I thought, well, yeah, that